Buy this one, it will work. Buy this one, it will work for you. This one you will need it though. This one you will need it. The way they will just market some things for you, you'll be like, yeah, we need it truly. Yeah, let me buy. That's how you just buy unnecessary things. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Sisidammie. How are you all doing today? Hope you are good. So guys, as you can see in the title, we are going to be talking about baby things I got that I regret buying. Okay, as first time mothers, we tend to buy unnecessary things. I remember when I was pregnant and I was trying to buy things for my baby, and I was buying these, but I bought a lot of things, and my husband was like, oh, these things that you are buying, most of them will be unnecessary. You don't need to buy so much. But as first time mothers, we want to give our baby the best, and I was buying and buying, and I'm buying. I bought in Nigeria. I had to order some stuff, like it was a lot, and at the end of the day, I later got to know, or I regret buying some things because I did not use it. You get it? So I did not use some things and I regret buying them. So now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things I bought that I regret buying. And yes, first time mothers, I know we are like that. Some of you might not list it, but if you are on a budget, okay, just go with everything I'll be telling you. Some things are not just necessary, and I also understand that what works for me might not work for you, but I just know that these things is going to help you because they're not really useful like that. Some of them I did not even use for I only use them for like 2 days, 3 days, like that. So guys, let's go into the video right away. So guys, the first thing I'll be talking about is this bed. Can you see it? I hope you can see it very well. Guys, you can see that this bed is still new. Like, I had to go and bring it from where I kept it. You see, this bed is one of the things that I regret buying it. It is not useful at all. I don't know why. Maybe because it is small. Anytime I place my baby inside, she feels like she's choking or she's not comfortable. And I can imagine as an adult, even me, I don't like using mosquito nets because I feel like something is choking me. Like, I just need that free space. So I can relate with her. She does not like sleeping in this bed at all. She does not like it. Anytime you place her there, she would just cry and cry and cry and cry. And I remember when I was in the hospital when I just gave birth, and the doctor said we should bring baby bed, and I sent my sister home to bring baby bed for us. So I just realized that anytime I put my baby on the inside this bed and I just zip it up the net now, she would cry and cry and cry and cry until you bring her out of the bed. You get? So I just realized that she does not like staying in this bed at all. So we used this for like 2 days. So after we got back home, I just have to pack it inside this nylon. You can see I can even dash it out. Please, if you need this bed, please, I'm ready to dash it out. Please indicate in the comment section, I'll give it out. So guys, this bed is a no for me. If you are on a budget, like I am telling you, please, you don't need this to buy baby bed. This small bed, actually, you don't need it. And I also know that babies generally don't like sleeping in their bed. So I also have an other bed. She slept in that one for a while, but not too long. But I cannot regret that I bought that bed because it's something that I will still use for next baby. So that one is not part of my regret. But this very one, this big bed, this small bed, is a no for me. Sorry if I'm talking anyway because I'm really having kata. I'm sorry. So this small bed is a no for me. So guys, another thing on my list, this one is going to shock you, that I regret buying is this breastfeeding pillow. Guys, this bed is one of the things I regret buying. You see, anytime I use this breastfeeding pillow, I don't know, my baby feels like she's choking. I'm choking her with my breast. I don't know, because I'm quite busty. I don't know if that is the reason, but I've seen some mothers also that are complaining about this same thing, that breastfeeding pillow is a no for them. It is something that they regret buying. I don't know why, but I don't feel comfortable when I'm breastfeeding my baby using breastfeeding pillow. I prefer, maybe I'm a local girl, I don't know, I prefer putting my leg on a stool to breastfeed. That way I feel comfortable, and I feel like at least raise her head up and I'm comfortable and she's comfortable. And I can, if we are outside, I can breastfeed her without using anything, because this breastfeeding pillow is a no. I know this one is going to shock you, but some people find it useful for them, but for me it is a no. It is a regret. I regret buying it. And let me shock you what I'm using this pillow to do now is to what? To sleep. When I'm using my pillow, I just put this one here in between my laps and just sleep. At least it's still useful for something, but for the original purpose, breastfeeding pillow, it is not useful at all. It is a regret for me. Another thing I regret buying is this flax. I don't know, for some reason. Now let me tell you something. This MasterChef Premium Expert, it's not like it's hot. If you put water there till tomorrow, it is still hot. You get, it's not like it is fake or anything. But the reason I regret buying it is that I feel like it is too big for me, because at first I was staying at home as when I gave birth for months before I resumed working. I was at home and I really did not use it at all. Like, what really worked for me was the smaller flags. So I believe that if you are getting the smaller flags, you don't need this one, because this one, when I'm going out, I cannot go out with it. It's too big. So the small one, the portable size that you can move around with, is still better than this one. So this one, I only used it for like the first week I gave birth. After that time, I did not use it. And I also realized that the smaller flags can even work better than this one, because number one, it is not easy to carry around. It's just at home. And after the first week of using it, I never used it again. It's new and it's just there. So it is not something that is really useful for me. So if you are on a budget, buy the smaller flags, and not that is portable, and not the big one. Okay, guys, another thing I regret buying is this cream. This soda cream. I don't know if you can see it. Focus. Soda cream. Okay, you see this soda cream, one thing about it is that it is overrated. Before I gave birth, I joined some mothers group, which I'm still going to be sharing with you in other videos, helpful pages, groups on Facebook that I joined for mothers, and they are really, really helpful. I see how people talk about soda cream, that when people ask questions, my baby is having that rash, she's having this rash, they'll say buy soda cream, it's very effective. And when I was buying my baby things, I got it. Guys, this soda cream, you can see it's still full. It's a useless thing that I bought. I don't even know what to do with this thing, because I don't know. And I bought it in a large, just right, I think. So it's not like I bought fake, I believe so. So this thing is not effective at all. When I used it, it did nothing. It was just useless as anything. So please, this cream is overrated. Okay, you can just buy, and it's even expensive. That's the thing that I even hated most about it. It's expensive and it is not effective. You get. So please, if you are on a budget, don't buy it. I would recommend that you buy what's the name of this cream again? Baby Tribotan. Okay, Baby Tribotan works better than this, and it's not even expensive. Baby Tribotan is like 300 naira or so. So, and this one is about 2,000 plus. Imagine. Okay, sorry guys, I did not mention the prices of the breastfeeding pillow, the flags, and the bed. The breastfeeding pillow, I think I bought it 8,000 naira when I got it. Then the flags is around 7,000 naira when I bought it. Then the baby bed, I can't remember the baby bed price. If I remember, probably I'll just put it somewhere in this video. Okay, so guys, the next thing I regret buying is this baby powder puff. Okay guys, one thing I will tell you is, most especially for pregnant women, when you are going to buy things, when you are going to the market to buy things, when you get to the market, you see these people selling baby things, the way they will push, they will want to market some things to you. They're like, buy this one, it will work. Buy this one, it will work. It will work for you. This one, you will need it. Oh, this one, you will need it. The way they will just market some things for you, you'll be like, yeah, we need it truly. Yeah, let me buy. That's how you just buy unnecessary things. So it's okay that when you are going to buy things in the market, just write the things you want to buy. Don't just go that I'm going to buy baby things. At the end of the day, you will just buy unnecessary things and just leave other things that are important aside. You get. So do well to write the things you need and just stay by it. Okay, Now, this baby powder pump that I'm talking about, I never had it in mind when I went to the market. The woman I went to buy something in her shop, she was like, "Ah, you will need this. It's better to use it." This thing, my sister is there. Did I use it at all? It's not useful at all, at all. Number one is that, you know, first, if you have a newborn, don't use powder on them, okay? Doctors advise that you don't use powder on them because they can inhale it and have catarrh or cough or anything that is not okay. So, number one thing is that if you use this thing, the way the powder will just puff, 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 you will see dust everywhere. So it is not useful. So don't it's not something you should buy, okay? Don't buy it. So the next thing I'll be talking about is this set. As you can see, there are some inside. The other ones that are not inside, maybe I just throw it away, or it is not effective or something. Now, inside this set, there is scissors, there is what's it called, nail cutter. See, this what's it called, sef, baby care kit. I think that this particular one is not original. It is not original because everything that is inside the nail cutter, I use it for like, it's not even up to 3 weeks that the thing spoils. I did not use it up to not more than one time. So thank God that somebody gives me another set. That one is a smaller set that have the things that you need inside. I don't have the packet. It's just the nail cutter, maybe scissors, and one other thing. And this one does not work anything. The scissors is fake, the nail cutter fake. Now look at this comb. Which hair am I going to use this thing to comb? I don't know. It's really, really small. It's really, really small. So I feel like it's a waste of money for me. It's not something you should buy. Okay. So guys, another thing I regret buying is this baby carrier. This one. Can you see it? I know that if you are following me on this YouTube, you would know that I don't like this carrier at all. I think I made a video about it before. See, guys, this carrier is the worst thing that I bought, that I regret buying. Like, using this carrier here, when I got to the market and I wanted to buy carrier, I had in mind that I would buy Chico baby carrier. Even though some people said that Chico baby carrier too is nonsense, you get it. But I believe that it's still better than this one. See, so because I was on a budget and the Chico baby carrier then was like 15,000, and this was like 7,000 or so. I bought it 7,000 naira. So when I bought this one and I gave birth and I started using it, see, there's something that happened. One day I regretted using this thing out. I did not carry my wrapper. You know how we African people wrap our baby with Ankara or wrapper and or jar. I would insert a picture somewhere here so you can understand what I'm talking about. So I used this thing. I carried my baby inside and I went out, and it is not somewhere close to the house. Like, I just went out. It's a little bit far. So I put my baby inside. So on our way, I realized that baby is just shifting left and right. Like, she's not really okay. I had to remove it and just carry her in my hand. Can you imagine carrying baby in your hand? And it's not like I went with my car. I was boarding commercial bus. You can imagine that stress. So this thing, aside from that, the backache, I tried to use it couple of times. It is just a no. I can only say that maybe I use this thing for like three times. I use it for like 3 times. It is a no. It is not useful at all. So guys, I have a better option for you, which is the baby sling. I'm going to put the video somewhere here so you can watch it. That baby sling is the best thing that you can use. Aside from that, just carry your baby the normal African way. If you are not an African, please try to get a better baby carrier. You get this one, this particular brand was the Will Baby. Is not it at all. So guys, another thing I regret buying is this bottle. So I'm sorry, there are some other bottles that should be inside, but because I don't know why I even kept them, they are not useful. You see this bottle, the only one that I think it is useful there is this one that I kept. Because when I gave birth, I was not lactating, so they were using this one to feed her till I was lactating. And moreover, My advice to you is that if you want to do exclusive breastfeeding, you don't need so much bottles. What do you want to use bottles for? Because I bought bottles. Aside from this one, you should know this one. I will look for the real bottle filled with bottles and just insert the picture somewhere here. See, these bottles are not useful. Number one, the teeth is not original, it's not strong, you get. And it's just not useful for me because I did exclusive breastfeeding, and after 6 months that I started feeding her, she was using cup and spoon and everything. So these bottles, aside, if you want to, the only thing that I think is that if you are not doing exclusive and you are doing formula feeding or whatever, you can use bottles, but still try not to buy too much bottles. What do you want to use them for? It's just waste of money. Okay, if you're on a budget, okay, if you're not on a budget, buy so much, as many as you want. Okay, if you have the money, buy and buy the whole world for your baby. Another thing I regret buying is, you see all these onesies, or what is it called, and overall, the thing is that I bought so much of them. That was the first mistake I made. You don't need too much of all these things because they're not going out, you are just inside, so you don't need to buy too much. Another mistake I made is that I bought this one. Oh, just do what works for you, but I'm going to tell you what I think I should have done is, when I gave birth, this our children clothes, the manufacturers will just write 0 to 3 months. Most of the time they are not true to size. So at the end of the day, when you buy 0 to 3 months, it is really, really, really small. It's for small babies, and you don't know if your baby might be a chubby baby. That is one of the reasons you should not need to even buy so much in the first place. Just buy little, just small here and there, you get. Don't buy so much clothes for them. So this one, I bought a lot of 0 to 3 months, and at the end of the day, my baby did not wear it for so long because she was quite chubby when she was born, so it was not really useful for us. So at the end of the day, it was just, she just wore it for a couple of times and she stopped wearing them. So even the overall too, if you can just try, buy from 3 months to 6 months. You don't need 0 to 3 months. Just buy 3 to 6 months straight up if you want to just be on a budget and stop spending money on clothes, because you don't know if your baby might be chubby, and 0 to 3 months your baby will just wear it for a couple of times and you stop wearing it. So if you're on a budget, just start from 3 to 6 months straight. You get what I mean? Okay. Also, cap. I bought a lot of caps, fancy caps for my baby. And as they are growing, their head tends to grow as well. So she didn't wear this cap for so long too. So if I would give birth to another one, what I would do next is that I would buy just small caps. I would buy few quantity and not so much. I bought so much caps. Hey God, I bought so much fancy caps for her. So if I would do better next time, I will not buy so much. I'll just buy 2 or 3. Okay, that's enough. This thing, okay, I will tell you what it is used for. Okay, you see, as first time mothers, we see stuffs that people are using online. I'll be like, all this fancy stuff, why not? I'll use it for my baby. So I saw this thing online. You know what it is used for? Our baby baths. The baby bath, you just place it, and this is the hook it on the side, and you put your baby on it so that you don't have to carry your baby. You know how we African bathe our baby, so you don't have to carry your baby on your hand or on your leg inside the baby bath. I don't know if you understand what I'm. If I have a picture, I will insert it also. So I bought this thing so that it will be convenient for me when I'm bathing her. I'll just place her on it. Place her on it like this on the baby bath, and I'll just bathe her. I'll just see, this thing does not work for me. In fact, the first time I tried to use it, what even happened sef? Sorry, I'm talking to my sister here. The first time I tried to use it, the thing is just, it's not strong. It just went inside the water straight. Like, it's not even convenient to use. I cannot explain it better, but please, it's a no for me. Don't buy it, okay? Don't buy. If you need it, let me know in the comment section. I'll get it through to you, okay? So guys, the last one is this mentholator. Okay, I bought this thing when I was buying my baby things, because the woman I went to buy something from, I said, you will need it. Children should not be exposed to cold. Yes, we will need it to rub it on our legs, our chest, kinikon, kinikon. So I said, give it to me. So while I was reading online one day, and I follow a lot of pages about motherhood, taking care of children and all that, and I saw that this thing, it's not good to use it on them. It's mentholated balm. Okay, it's not good to use it on children that are below 1 year. So if you are planning to buy this thing while you are buying your baby things, please don't buy. Even sliver bed. Sorry, I forgot to mention sliver bed. I bought sliver bed too. You know, the almighty sliver bed that they say put it on your baby's head. Don't use it for your baby. If your baby is less than 1 year, okay, don't try to use it. It is not good. You can try to read more on it. I am not a doctor, because I cannot explain it better. Try to read more on it. Why mentholated spirit and sliver bed should not be used on children. Don't try to use it on your children at all. It is not okay, according to doctors. Okay, don't use it. So it is a no for me. Even now, I know that she's over a year, I don't use it on her, because this thing is hot. Even me as an adult, I don't see, it's still full. I don't know if you can see that. As an adult, I don't like using rub. So why put those children through that pain or hurting them? So it is a no for me. So don't try it, okay? So guys, here comes the end of our video. So guys, please, in the comment section, tell me, I need you to tell us the things that you regret buying when you bought your baby things, and the things that really worked for you. So guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.